Welcome to Triso Talk.
Thank you for having me. My name's Gus, or Gustavo Garcia. Long time, I guess, gym fanatic. Been working out for a couple of years. Finally took it serious to the show. Obviously, I've known Chris for a long time.
Yeah.
Used to live with you for a long time.
Hell
That's how we met. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I've known you for about 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
We've known each other close to 15 years. Almost four. I say let's push 15 years. We're
Yeah.
pushing for 15.
Oh,
That's
wow.
nuts, bro. Fucking crazy. And look at us now, where we at. Fucking just grinding, doing what we got to do. I got a DUI. I lost my shit there, so I had to fucking go with another plan to figure out how to make mones.
Yeah.
Fucking good thing I had something to help me out. But it is what it is, man. Everything happens for a fucking reason.
Everything happens, and you just got to keep going.
Hell yeah. And I like the fact that you fucking are literally a guy that works at a dealership where people probably be like, oh, yeah, they just fix cars here and there. Hell no, man. You be posting some shit. I be seeing some fucking exotic vehicles with you. I thought people would be thinking you're probably at an exotic experience shop, like one of those crazy ones. But no, you're at a dealership fucking
Yeah.
with exotic fast ass cars.
Working at the dealership, I've had a lot of cool experiences because of a manager and who I'm able to deal with and what kind of cars we're able to bring. In my corner of the shop, it looks like a race car shop. I've had Lamborghinis, McLarens. We built a Demon for one of our customers that runs races all the time. Used to run down Sacramento privately. A couple people know who I'm talking about. I've built Red Eyes. I'm more based on Hellcat platform. Obviously,
yeah.
like you have your TRX and stuff.
Hell yeah.
So based more on a Hellcat platform, but I've touched everything, man, from carburetors to new stuff now. Like
The whole
there's
thing.
a GTR I've messed with before, and
That's fucking badass because you actually can say you know what's going on or how to get involved. People ask questions. Yeah, well, pay me and I'll help you out, which
yeah,
is amazing because the level of experience that you have is not just a basic person that's just going to go in and be like, hey, fix this. And I'm like, where the fuck am I going to start? Or what do I do? What do I look for? You're just like, all right, bam, 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 bam. This is
yeah,
what you need. Like when you were telling me about my TRX, I'm like, fuck yeah. But then once I find out warranty's up, I'm like, nope. Pump the brakes. I need warranty still.
yeah.
Right
Warranty
now.
is obviously a big factor into modifying any car you get into.
Yeah.
You could build something mild just to drive around, have some fun, or you could build something to be completely nuts. And that's kind of where people want to go
Yep.
without the warranty stuff, though. It's
That's
like
the
you got to
thing.
pick one.
So I'll probably jump on that board in a couple years, just trying to make my monies in first and go from there.
They want photos of the bell. They want a full exhaust. They want you to take pictures of the front and the back of the catalytic converters. Download reports from the PCM, TCM. Make sure all the monitors, all the computers are programmed together. Make sure there's nothing that's overriding anything. And they'll dig into it. If they don't believe anything that you send them as a dealership level, then they will go in and go through like a engineering side of stuff, and they'll start looking into software, like digging into the software. It gets hard with these like the big companies that they're forking over a lot of money,
Yeah.
especially when you have like a Hellcat. Like these engines are $6,000-7,000 under warranty. The company wants to know why they're having to pay for it. So
That's nuts, man. Pay the piper. But as well, you just competed too.
2 days ago,
How
yeah.
you feel?
I feel good, man. It was a great experience. I thought I was gonna step on stage and maybe be like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this is like a busy life between the automotive side, coming to the gym, being a father and stuff like that. I thought I was gonna step on stage and just be like, oh, okay, like this was cool, but maybe it's not for me. No, I stepped on stage and I grew this like passion even more. Like I want to be more involved in the gym. I want to work out even harder. I want to get bigger. I want to compete against the top three. Out of 12 guys, I got fifth place for the first show ever.
Hey, you looked fucking good, man. Because we know each other for a very long time. You seen when I went up on stage, I looked like fucking anorexic skin dick, bro. I looked horrible, bro. I fucking looked horrible. But in my eyes, I looked great. But after being on top, up there with them big guys, I'm like, fuck, I need to get it going. But you came in great. But when it comes down to the whole knowing you for a minute, I remember you were always trying to compete.
Yeah.
And then something you would tell me, oh, nah, something happened. But we never got into it. But I was always like, when are you going to compete? Just because you would always say, hey, I'm going to compete. Hey, I'm going to
Yeah.
compete. And for the longest time I've known, it's probably been like 2, 3 years since you told me. And ever since then, I was excited to see you just because I know the work that you do it. I know the passion, the person that you are. You're a go-getter. And when you want it, you get it. So I was just wondering, well, when are you going to get yourself on stage? Until now, I physically saw you fucking cut up. Fuck, this motherfucker look good.
Yeah, it took a while. It took a while. I'm a very big person on taking care of other things and getting stuff done for other people. I've always had a tendency of like, if I told you like, hey, I want to do this, but you're like, oh, I want to do this, then I'd rather do what you wanted to do first. I've always put others people's stuff ahead of mine. Quick example would be like if you told me like, hey, bro, like let's go buy you some clothes, and in my head I'm like, well, maybe I could buy more clothes for my kids. Then I'd rather buy all the clothes for my kids, and then they're like, you didn't even buy yourself like a hat. And I'm like, no, I got it for them. Like I'd rather see them happy and make sure they got what they need versus like buy for myself for some reason. But I do that with everybody, bro. Like
Yeah.
my best friends, my mom, my dad, like everybody. I'd rather do for them, and I tend to like put myself on a back burner essentially. So this show coming up, I was like, nah, I have to do it. Like you said, I've been almost competing now for like 3 years. Something always came up. A couple of years ago, I had a motorcycle accident that was pretty bad. Put a big dent, obviously, on prep because I was about 4 weeks out from that show. A lot smaller. I was going to compete in men's physique. Ended up, just going through life, going through the steps of that, and finding like, okay, I could let that push me down and just be like, this is it. You're never going to work out again, like the doctor told me, or just be like, you know what? I get to live the life I want to live. Why not live it every single day? Like after that motorcycle accident, I didn't know if tomorrow was going to come. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to push forward. I want to do for me just like I do for everybody else. I still did for the main people that I had to focus on and I wanted to give that attention to. But it's like this time I was like, I have to do it for me. If I don't step on the stage, I'm going to lose myself.
I feel
And that's
that.
what I didn't want to do.
I'm
So
glad you did because even when you were saying the bike accident, doctor straight up said, "Oh, you can't work out no more."
So yeah, exactly. Like the motorcycle accident, I tore 3 of the 4 ligaments in my right shoulder.
Shit.
Obviously, like road rash is a thing, but anybody can recover from road rash. But the tearing of the shoulder, the ligaments, it's like that's one thing in your body that won't recover. It doesn't repair itself on its own. There's nothing you could take for it. The only thing you could do is surgery. So I asked the doctor, I go, be honest, like what happens if I do the surgery? He goes, well, you do the surgery and it gets better and you just get your movement back, but the pain usually never goes away. Well, I went to 3 different doctors just to get a secondary and a third opinion. And they're like, oh, yeah, bro, 2 of them did the surgery and 1 of them didn't. He's like, I have had clients that I do the surgery on and now they have limitations. He's like, I have full range of motion still in my shoulder. And yeah, it hurts with certain movements or I can't do certain things. He goes, but I just learned to do it with my other arm. And I'm like, so surgery puts a limitation. You get your strength back, but now you don't have full range of motion. He's like, exactly. And I was like, in your
Fuck.
opinion, did you stop? Because he was a BMX rider, like
Yeah.
a big time mountain bike kind of guy. And I was like, did you stop doing that? He goes, no, I just kept going. He goes, it's going to hurt regardless. Why would I do a surgery to now limit what I'm going to do? He's like, just keep going. He's like, if you really want to train and weightlift, your other muscles around will help you get there. And you'll see that your limitation is your mind.
There you go.
So I was like, oh, damn. Like, okay, that guy made me really think, like
Yeah.
got down to it.
So
So
you got me thinking.
yeah, so I was like, you know what? Let's push. Let's see. Like, yeah, I'm gonna feel those moments where like, oh man, that movement hurt, or this one felt a little bit different on a different muscle because now it's straining that muscle. So maybe I'll just change it up. Maybe move my shoulder a little more to the right, or maybe tuck under a little bit better, depending on the movement. And that helped. That helped a lot. And I mean, I gained from that point. I was about 93 pounds of muscle. I've gained about 10 pounds on that for this show. But
If not,
other
then
than
it's a
that, bro,
basic,
just keeps moving.
for everybody. They didn't know that you were in the accident when they
Mhm.
asked him like, "Oh yeah, he looks good." I'm like, "Oh, but be surprised. He got a fucked up shoulder, and look where he find out."
Yeah.
Like he's showing you that just because of an accident, your life doesn't have to stop. I know motherfuckers out there that do the surgery and now they're worse.
100%.
It's
100%.
it's horrible because now they're just like, "Oh my god, I can't do this, I can't do that."
Yeah.
Well, you wanted it because you got thrown in by the doctors to say, "Let's do it."
Yeah. And I think what it is like, it has to do a lot with mental for sure. If you're going to sit there and cry about it, nobody's going to help you. You could sit there and be like, oh, poor me, and act victim. Cool. That's the way you want to live your life. I'm not changing it. Do your thing. But I'm not going to sit here and change your mind for you. I can just tell you my story and you could either be inspired by it or be like, I could never. If you already told yourself you could never, you're already lost.
A person that just settles.
Yeah, 100%. I don't like associating with those kind of people either.
Likewise.
Like, I hate settling. If
Dude,
you
I
told me
can't.
that, like, you'll never get that bet. Watch me.
That's why I say the same thing. That's why when just from what you are, I've never seen you be a person that settles. You're always someone how to go to the extreme to grab it. If you want it, you're gonna get it.
Absolutely.
You're not just gonna okay, cool. It's just like, come on, man, really? If you're scared to go for your goals, you might as well hide from the money
100%.
because
100%.
goals cost money.
Everybody thinks like, oh, it's just a plan. It's just a goal. If you don't make the plan to move forward and begin to move forward on that, you're never going to get it.
Not
Everybody likes to sit in a comfort zone. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to just hang out and be like, oh, it'll come to me. It won't. It really won't.
unless you hit the fucking lotto. Only way.
Yeah.
Because other than that, it ain't gonna come. And that's where they say, oh, money doesn't make you happy, bitch. Well, not for you, but for me it does. Money makes me extremely fucking happy just because everything that I want to do costs fucking money.
100%.
So it makes me fucking happy because money is paying for the stuff that I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's a week pass for you and your family and enjoy on me. If someone were to ever do that and give me something like that, someone's gonna be like, yo, by the way, Chris, you're gonna get fucking bent over. Well, fuck. I guess I gotta take it.
Yeah, you know, like in the bills and everything too. Like everybody thinks like, oh yeah, they took a vacation. Like they just see like, oh, he's gone for a week, and it's like, yeah, but you didn't see the hard work to get there. You didn't see all the time I had to put in to make sure I get the vacation time, the
overtime.
PTO, and all that stuff. Like, you know, the world keeps spinning, 100%.
And they're the ones that are gonna be pushing forward. It's always like that. If the world's not gonna stop for you, the world's not gonna end for you.
Mortgage bill comes in, your electricity bill comes in. They're not gonna be like, hey, you know what? You had a really hard time for 25 days. We're gonna give you 5 days for free.
Yeah.
Fuck no. They want the money. They're like, hey, bro, you lived in the house.
Pay up, bitch.
Pay up this time. I don't care what you went through. I don't care.
Yep.
You got something to pay.
It's like that, man.
Like nobody's gonna, like you said, nobody's gonna come over and hand you nothing. Nobody's gonna be like, hey, bro, I saw you work really, really hard last month. Here's 30 grand. Yeah, you know. So
Life is just a struggle. I love the fact that you got to get it, man. You have to go for what your dreams are, and for you to go for that, just know you gotta be ready to have the money, spend
100%.
the money, fork up the money, because a lot of the times it's just if you want to do something, somebody else is putting in the work. Believe that person that you're trying to put in work with will move on without you, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, well, bro, you ain't here. You're putting in work. Here's your fucking money. Like, dude, I'm not fucking working for you. So they go with somebody else.
They want to, you know, it's like a return on investment pretty much. You put in all your time and stuff, like you're going to get something out of it. I work with a bunch of young guys, a bunch of young kids that just come in. They clock in at 8 a.m. and they're like, oh man, I can't wait for lunch. Bro, you just clocked in. What do you mean? They're like, what does it take to get in the back? Like, I really want to be back there with the big guys. And I'm like, stop caring about clocking in. Stop caring about looking at the time. You're going to be here until you're done. You want to make money? You want to be big out here? It's not about the time, bro. The day is what you make it. 100. The day is gonna be what you make it. You want to have a horrible day? Make sure you have a horrible day.
Yep.
You want to have a great day? You're gonna make sure you have a great day. It's all your own personality. It's all your own mental.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like people don't want to work, bro. People don't want to do it. People don't want to chase it. They just want to walk in and be like, oh, if I put in time, I'll get to the back eventually. It's like, nah, bro. Earn that spot.
It's always like that. A lot of the times too, it's just this new generation is fucking weird where everybody's fucking lazy.
100%.
I'm just like, fuck. I can't fuck with y'all. You're hell lazy. I can't. No, hell no. Fucking free what? No, I'm not. Hell no.
You want me to spot you?
What you do for me? Like, no. You want, if you're gonna put in work for me, I'll put in work for you. That's it. Just I learned from experience now. It's just if someone wants to fucks with me, you got to show me you want to fucks with me, and then I'll fucks with you back.
100%.
That's how. But yeah, let's go back with this whole bodybuilding shit, bro. Fucking, how was prep wise?
So this particular prep was 22 weeks, so 5.5 months. I was, let's say, I want to say I look back at my photos. It was like April 27th, I want to say. I was 232 at 22.3% body fat at about 105 pounds of muscle. I thought I looked great. You know, I'm taking pictures in the gym, I'm posting them, and I'm like, man, I look good. Now that, like, you know, I went through the whole cut. So obviously I had my cardio to do. I had my food to prep every single day. And it became repetitive. You know, like, damn, I'm eating the same thing every day. And, you know, you got to change it up a little bit. Maybe instead of chicken, you do shrimp or tilapia or some white meat. Dinner, you would do more steak. And as I began to go through prep, like, yeah, it got harder and harder and harder because your energy levels are coming down. You're so used to eating so much food, being so far out, or just on a bulk cycle, like, you have more freedom to eat. Like, oh, you want to eat? Cool, McDonald's is down the street. Oh, you want something big? Like, go get a burrito. But as you cut down for a show, it's 100% different. Like, your mental has to change. You have to eat on the diet. Like, you can't overeat calories. Even if you're like, oh, you know what? I didn't eat my protein shake. I'll grab a protein bar. You have to be like considerate that, like, oh, there's carbs in that protein bar, or there's more sugars in that than I'm supposed to have. So it messes with your body.
Facts.
And you got to just like pick and pick and pick. You got to be very particular. And it came down to the point where it was like, you know what? If I really want to do this, I really want to step on stage, I need to just be perfect.
Yeah.
So I did, dude. I locked in and I started just cutting and eating exactly what I was supposed to eat down to the T. So, and like at one of the months, like I plateaued and something happened, like my body started to hold the body fat, and I just had to like kind of step back, have a reset. I ended up having like a whole cheat weekend essentially. Like I just went like Saturday and Sunday, just ate anything I wanted, bro. I wanted pizza, I wanted burgers, I wanted whatever, I ate it. Come Monday, it was right back to it. Start cardio again, 5 in the morning. Meal 1 was at 8 a.m. Meal 2 was at 10:30. Meal 3 was at 1 p.m. after my workout. Meal 4, like everything was time for me just because I had to fit it into a schedule. I was in the gym at 5. I was at work at 8. I came at lunch to work out here at Diamond Gym. Fucking beautiful gym, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then went back to work, would work till 5. And then I had, football practice with the kids. And it was like I had football practice from 6 p.m. to 8:30 as how it started. And then it kind of slowed down to 8 and then 7:30. But it was just still like having to do all that, help the kids, help make sure everything got done, and then go home, still have to prep for the next day.
Not a lot. A lot of people that do bodybuilding don't have much of a responsibility when it comes to wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of them. I can say that because I've seen it and I ask questions. So I could be wrong. Majority of them, especially if you look into it, those that are pros, a lot of those pros just probably have a girlfriend, wife. Some of them start having families as they're already pros.
Mm-hmm.
But for those that really go at it hard, this sport is not easy. It's one of the hardest fucking sports out there because you gotta sacrifice a lot, especially your meals. A lot of the times when it comes down to it, you stop hanging out, which is one of the things that is gonna be a mental fuck for a lot of people. They probably don't invite because they know how serious you are.
Yeah.
Or they invite you, but then you can't. So there's a lot of ways that it can go with the whole prepping and hanging out still. Trying to live that lifestyle that you're so used to, just constantly going out, eating out, getting invited, especially family events. Those are the worst.
I think your family is probably the hardest ones just because they're very judgmental.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I mean, we're Hispanic, so it's like they're that family. On top of being judgmental, they're going to make fun.
Yeah,
Like, it's
una
like,
tortilla.
look what I'm eating. And it's like, bro, like, and it's down to personal preference. You could let that affect you. You could be like, oh, I don't even want to hang around with my family. And that's not it. What it is you signed up for prep. The rest of everybody else around you didn't. They're making fun of you, having fun with you, but deep down, they're supporting you.
Yes.
But it's like, yeah, I think the family events were probably the harder ones because you go and like as a family event, like, oh, they have pozole, menudo, like,
fuck.
And it's like
tamales in with your meal prep.
Yeah, or you're coming in, you're like, oh, you don't want to touch our food. I'm on a strict diet.
Yeah.
Everything's weighed out.
Yeah.
Like it's down measured to the last gram of like rice.
Oh yeah, damn fucking right. It's insane how it gets, and it's families at the end. At first they're just like, oh, okay. Then once they start seeing you, they're like, oh. But then here comes show. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh,
now
this
I
is
see.
why you did.
Because they are seeing everything, the whole 9 yards. They're going to these shows, and they're just like, what the fuck? Like with my parents as well. They learned and they accepted the fact when I tell them, oh, I'm sorry, I can't eat that. I'm on prep. They're already like, oh, okay, cool. But here's for the kids. Cool. They only bring X amount just because the kids are going to eat that when they make extra food. But then when Diamond opened, they started coming around. They started seeing. They're just like, what the fuck? I'm like, yes, this is their lifestyle. This gym is for people that's lifestyle. So they are seeing that when you come to this gym too, majority of the people here are literally on a diet.
Yeah, everybody's
and
on
it motivates, pushes them to be like, if they can do it, I can do it.
100%. 100%.
I have friends that still, I'm 17 months sober.
Oh, yeah.
And I still have friends that tell me, hey, you still not drinking? No. All right, cool. But they still invite,
Yeah.
Like, oh, Chris, you want to diet? Because they know I won't drink regular instantly when the waiters come or some shit. They just, in a diet for him. And they look at me and I'm like, yeah, a diet for me. They're like, you're not going to drink? They tell him straight up, oh, he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Majority of the waiters are like, why are you here? Before I open up my mouth, some of the buddies that I would hang out with, they'd be telling her like, why couldn't he?
Yeah, he
You
can do
know,
what he
like
wants. That's his
that's
choice.
just because we're at a bar or we're here, I'm supposed to fucking drink.
No.
I can have a great time without drinking. I hope he had a blast too. Fucking, he saw it. I don't need alcohol to have a great fucking time. I can
Yeah.
have a great time without alcohol. I think alcohol was just one of those things that I just told myself I needed. I was more of a social, but an alcoholic social.
Oh,
I
okay,
would
okay.
fucking pound alcohol when it was social. Like, I didn't have to drink during the week, but when it came during the weekends, fuck, bro, it would be like, yo, I want a michelada, or hey, let's go have fucking breakfast, and it was bottomless mimosa. In 30 minutes, I'm already faded.
Yeah.
I fucking hate those days. I don't miss them. I hate them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's good though because like you surround yourself with those people that have your back. Because you always have like we'll call them friends, but it's like you have those people that are like, oh yeah, like he doesn't drink because he's a pussy or he doesn't drink because whatever he can't control himself. No, it's not that. It's like the people that have your back, like you were saying, like yeah, these guys are like, oh no, he doesn't drink. They'll speak up for you.
Yeah.
Those are real friends, bro.
Yeah.
Like those guys are looking out for you and your best interests, and
Yep.
you know whatever the background is behind it. It's like yeah, like no, he doesn't drink because he doesn't want to. Like and like you said, you don't have to drink to have a great time. You really don't. This prep actually showed me that. For those 22 weeks before, I was like, oh man, we're gonna go out. We're gonna have a couple shots. And it was like I would only go out because I was gonna have shots. And it got to a point where I would go out and I was like, I don't want the alcohol because alcohol slows down your metabolic. It slows down your muscle growth. It actually completely stops your muscle growth until the alcohol's out of your body.
Yep.
Raises your estrogen levels.
Yep.
And then it was like, I'm trying to compete here and I'm going to go out and drink alcohol. Like, why would I do
Doesn't
that to
work.
myself?
Doesn't work.
Yeah. Because then you have to put in even more work or you have to make up for it. And it's like, you can still go out.
Yeah.
You can still hang out with your people. Maybe have your meal ahead of time, like you were saying, have your meal ahead of time or bring it with you and prep. A little bit different when you go to a restaurant. They're like, you can't bring in outside food. It's like, cool, not a problem. Like, let me go eat it outside real quick in the car. I'll leave it in the car. I'll come back in. Maybe I'll have a water. And then the same thing. They're like, well, even the waiters are like, oh, why'd you even come? Because I'm here for their company.
Yeah.
You work here, not me.
Yeah. Or the best one is when a coach tells you, hey, I want you to have a cheat meal. That's when you take advantage. Hey, family, I could fucking go out to eat. Or hey, friends, I can go out to eat. What are y'all going to plan on going to dinner? Yeah, bring your fucking food. Every bodybuilder is literally best friends with fucking containers.
100%, bro. I don't know how many containers I have. I've gone down to Sam's Club and bought the hefty ones.
Fuck, Miggy just told me about those. I need to go get them.
I hate washing containers.
I wash them all the time, but Miggy told me you get like a whole fucking stack.
The Sam's Club that has I want to say it's a 60 pack, but it's like 60 bottom, 60 top. So good for a month if you do like one a day. Well, we don't do one a day. We do 4 to 6. So yeah, wash them. But like for me personally, like I buy 2 packs. And they're like $8 for the whole pack, so $16. And yeah, if I'm done and I'm like, you know what, I don't want to wash this one because it was like oats and it's super sticky and I don't want to deal with it, I'll toss it.
Yeah. The only way for me to clean those is through the fucking washing machine.
I'm gonna sit there for I just went through 6 meals. Like I have to wash 6 containers, 6 lids on top of the pans, on top of. I'm not dealing with it.
I'd get my ass whooped if I throw them away. So I just hate a dirty kitchen. I'm always cleaning.
100%.
The only reason why my kitchen gets dirty is because of the kids, bro. Oh my God, bro. They're little gremlins, bro. I shit you not. I literally go to bed. They're there. They know I'm passed out. So that's when they take advantage. They go downstairs, fucking cereal, milk and cookies. Fucking Carter has like 5 fucking Sprites up there. And then downstairs, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Then, man, I'm like, so every morning I'm cleaning, washing dishes, telling the kids, y'all got to clean up after yourself.
It's all sticky. There's fingerprints everywhere. You walk in the kitchen and there's like some spots on the floor that stick to your shoe. And you're like,
what's this?
I mopped yesterday. Like, why is it sticky again?
Yep. Fucking egg.
That was me. Yeah. And it wasn't my sister.
Let's get into this topic right here. Steroids.
Yeah. Running gear.
Fucking gear-wise. This is one of the things that I love speaking with everybody about it because everybody has their own thoughts of it, which is amazing because there's audience out there that are hearing this. They either say, yeah, nah, why? When like, why would you go that route? Yeah, I would do that. Or why are you going to take that stuff? Or you shouldn't take that stuff. Everybody's going to do whatever the fuck they want.
100%.
Now, especially NPC, it's not a natural show. Even the fucking women are gearing up.
Yeah,
Hard.
everybody is.
Everybody is doing it. It does not fucking matter. If you are doing an NPC show, it does not matter if they say, oh, I'm natty. Are you taking fucking orals too that are under the counter? Yes. Okay, you're not natty.
You could take
Peptides.
peptides is a new thing to the game.
Is
I wouldn't say it is because most of the stuff you got to inject.
Yeah.
Like,
so it is a steroid.
Yeah, if you like, most people are like, oh well, if it's taken like orally, it's not a steroid. Okay, cool, not a problem.
Yep.
But are you on peptides? Oh yeah, like I know a guy that's like, oh yeah, I run natty. I'm like, oh, okay, are you on Retta? Yeah, that's an injectable.
No.
If you're having to inject something with a needle,
yep,
it's a steroid. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
I think so too. A lot of people be thinking, but funny that you bring Retta.
Yeah, Retta. Retretutide.
I was talking this with somebody else. I said, you know what? Fuck that. I call that shit ratatouille just because of how it sounds. Fuck that. It's ratatouille.
100%.
So when it comes to that one, it's been around. Nobody knew of it. So whoever brought it back out is making fucking the creators a fuckload of money now.
100%.
Because nobody really, as bodybuilders, everybody would do majority clean or
Clan T3.
three.
Bar was a stack just to help sustain some muscle.
But it would deteriorate muscle. It's like red
thing destroys bodies, bro.
I had a buddy that got on it. He asked me questions. I'm like, fucking do your investigation, bro.
It's supposed to be a GLP-1 is what Ozempic is, but from what I'm understanding and what I've done the research on, Ozempic was created to burn body fat very, very quickly, and it does. But it destroys your muscle metabolism because it's going through your body fat so fast. Your body does not have enough time to pull energy from your fat because it's burning through it so fast. And not a lot of people know this, but your body does not require muscle to survive. Your body relies on surviving. That's what its job is. It relies on body fat. So when it doesn't have body fat to get a hold of, or it doesn't have enough time to suck the body fat, it's going to eat something else. So it immediately eats muscle. And you're on Ozempic and you just stop eating, your body will destroy your muscle. You will lose 3 to 8 pounds of muscle in a week because it destroys you. Everybody loves keto diets.
Keto. I'm on a keto diet.
And keto works. I've done it. I personally did a keto diet for 3 months.
I did it for 1 week.
I did the science behind it. I would make like my tortillas out of cheese in the morning. I'd put like 3 or 4 avocados. I ate like 8, 9 eggs every morning. Like I did a full keto diet for a month. Lost 30 pounds. I gained it back when I went to Oregon one time. I went to Oregon for a week for training. I had class Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I had a different class Thursday and Friday. I hit a couple breweries. In the time span of 1 week in Oregon, I hit 12 different breweries, and I had one solid meal. And in that solid meal, it was like chicken wings and some bullshit. Like, oh yeah, that's my keto meal. I got back and gained 18 pounds in just body fat. And I just destroyed my whole keto thing. But what I paid attention to when I got back is I gained fat, but I didn't gain any of my muscle back. I actually ended up losing 12 pounds of muscle because my body was so worried about surviving at that point because I wasn't eating anything. I just drank my whole life. And that's what Ozempic does is it destroys your fat so fast, your body just starts eating muscle.
That's nuts for those that are trying to gain muscle and you're taking that.
And you're taking Ozempic.
Because I had a buddy that told me about it, like I said, and I was like, bro, you're going to have to do your research. I heard of this and I know of this. I'm just on test. Yeah. But I was like, I'm going to jump on a heavy cocktail. And he would ask me, how do I lose weight? I'm like, I run on my meals and I do cardio. A lot of the times that nobody wants to do cardio. Cardio helps a lot too.
Cardio, brutal.
But then he was telling me, yeah, bro, I'm feeling woozy. I'm feeling sick, headaches. I'm throwing up. I'm like, bro, get the fuck off it.
Yeah.
Like now.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't fucking inject no more. So he did. Thank God he did. Because whatever it was fucking up. And then more and more. Then here comes a Hulu ad talking about you shouldn't be taking Ozempic.
You're burning through your body so fast, your body has no idea what it's doing. It goes through this cycle of your immune system's fucked up. Like, it destroys your body, dude. 100%. Yeah. And again, it does burn the fat. It does what it's supposed to do, but it completely destroys your body.
That's insane. And Retta doesn't. From what I'm hearing, Ratatouille doesn't. It I don't know how they explain it. Something about your metabolism, it kind of holds off back so you're not as hungry or something.
It's a meal suppressant, essentially. I knew I had to work out. I knew I had to be in the gym. I take 2 bites of my morning breakfast that I was used to eating for months now, and I didn't want to eat. I'd get full, I would get to a point where I was like force feeding to a point where I wanted to throw up. And it's like, well, if you look up the symptoms behind it, like, yeah, it says that retatrutide like takes tolls in weeks. Like week 1 through 2, you're gonna experience meal suppression. You're going to have to force feed. You're gonna have to like be like, oh well, sucks to suck, bro. Eat it.
Damn.
And you could, adjust for a little bit of carbs and stuff like that. Maybe pull back some carbs so you don't get as full so fast. But then after a couple weeks, like on Retta, I lost my appetite for any food. You could bring up literally anything: sushi, pizza, burgers, fries, whatever, and I didn't crave it. Like you would, you sit there sometimes and you're like, man, I'm really craving like a burger. Or I'm really craving sweet potato fries, or I'm really craving ice cream. I didn't have a craving for anything. And I'd even look at my meals and be like, oh, that looks good. Nah, whatever. It's my next meal. I got to a point where I was just eating just to eat it. It wasn't even about the taste. It was no longer about the craving. It was just, I know I need to eat that, so I'm going to eat it. Retatrutide helps burn the body fat. It's a GLP-3, and it just burns the body fat quicker. So my muscle was being helped out by other supplements that I was taking, and it allowed for the Retta to do what the Retta needed to do. But on the same side of it, people will take Retta and they'll go and like, oh, I'm on Retta, I can eat a burger. And I've actually experienced, like one of my guys that I put on Retta, he would do that. He'd be like, oh man, I did really good all week. I'm going to go have a burger for dinner. I'm like, bro, you got to watch it. And he's like, why? Sure enough, he eats it and ends up throwing up that night. And I'm like, what happened, bro? I was like, I thought you were doing good. He's like, I was, bro, but something about it made it sick. Come to find out, Retta on top of it suppressing, when you eat something and your body's not accepting of it, it will reject it.
Fuck.
And sure enough, he's like, every time I've gone out and ate what I wanted to eat, I would throw up. And then I was like, are you serious? So yeah. He's like, I went to Taco Bell and I had a couple tacos on Sunday. This is 2 days later. He's like, I threw up. And I was like, well, what did you do after that? He's like, I went back to like a chicken and rice meal. And I was like, how did that sit? And he's like, it sat fine. He's like, I thought I was going to throw up. And I was like, and it felt good? He's like, yeah. He got his favorite Dorito bag, ate it, threw up.
The body was literally saying nope.
Yeah, anything that you pick that you're used to, like, oh man, this is going to be really good. If your body did not accept it on Retta, it would reject it.
No shit.
So I was like, okay. So now we're having to pay attention. And Retta's such a new peptide in the game that you can look it up right now, and there's not a lot of negative, I guess, like effects behind it. But because it's so new, nobody really knows what's going on.
Yeah.
That affected me is I had to stop eating red meat. I love steak. I absolutely love steak and burgers and stuff. And I had to stop eating it because I've noticed every time I ate steak on Retta, it would like almost harden in my stomach. And it wasn't like an issue where like, oh, I can't go to the bathroom. It was more of like, as soon as I ate it, within 15 to 20 minutes, it would like harden up in my stomach and sit like in my esophagus. And it would just sit there and harden up, harden up, harden up. And then over the next couple of days, I was sick. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink water. I was throwing up. And I was like, what is happening? I literally was on crackers and applesauce for like 4 days at one point in this prep.
Oh shit, I remember.
Even I think
they gave you the pills that can help.
Yeah, the digestive pills to help me. They were digestive enzymes.
Yeah, they're digestive enzymes.
Those helped me a lot. And I gave it a couple weeks, and I was like, you know what? Let me try a little 6-ounce steak. Nope.
Still did
it right again, bro. And I already knew the protocol. 2 days crackers and applesauce, and that's what I would be on. Two days of apples and crackers, or applesauce and crackers, and just having to still come work out, having to still do the cardio. No energy because I have no protein, no carbs. And it was like, you still got to get it done. But I noticed that with Retta. It was like, okay, now I got to stay away from the red meats. One time in the middle of it, I was doing ground turkey for, I want to say, about 12 weeks. All of a sudden, I ate the ground turkey and it had the same effect as red meat. And same thing, I ran into an issue where I could no longer eat the ground turkey. So I cut out ground turkey completely, which sucked because that was one of my main ones. I really love ground turkey. I had to cut it out. And I was like, man, like, okay, now, and again, coming back to like the peptide thing, like we have to pay attention, and everybody's different. You got to pay attention to what's affecting you, how it affects you, how you feel. But
you don't pay attention to it.
Or they ignore it and they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not this or it's not that. And it's like, you got to really pay attention to your food, especially on prep.
Especially on fucking prep.
If you're running high gear, you got to pay attention. Any little thing in your body feels off, feels different, go get your blood work done. Go see a doctor. Or even if you just get your blood work done and you have a coach that understands the blood work side of stuff, like that's perfect.
That's best.
That's the best
literally
thing.
The best because like everybody that like majority of every coach that I spoke to back then, blood work wasn't something really in the vocabulary.
100%.
As more they became known in the industry of running gear, helping running gear, or in understanding gear, blood work became the number one thing before they would tell somebody, oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that, do your research as well. That's why I love everybody that's here as a coach, that or has clients or other clients that come here to ask for questions too. Every single body says the same thing: do your blood work.
Do your blood
Even
work.
though if it's you're not injecting too as well, blood work can help out too, just to find out where your levels are at, because maybe you're lacking on some bullshit that doesn't have to do with steroids at all.
100.
And that's the best part about it. When I speak to coaches here, they're like, yeah, no, it doesn't fucking matter. You got to do blood work regardless if you want to even take a fucking Tylenol, because at the end of the day, watch your fucking iron be low and you didn't even know why.
You're starting to get the cold sweats, and then now your body's shutting down, and you're
Yep.
like sitting there dying. I don't know. I took a Tylenol.
You get woozy, lightheaded, and I get pale for no right reason, bro.
Out of the blue.
Adam told me, he's like, "Mom, my
Your dad better be
right,
something.
dad." I'm like, "Fuck you, bro. Don't tell me that shit." He literally said that shit to me. He was like, "It might be this." I'm like, fuck, you got me thinking.
You're like,
I
man.
haven't been doing shit. He's like, "Doesn't matter."
Yeah.
He said, "I have the thyroid issue,"
Yeah.
without even knowing that would have been an issue.
Yeah.
I always thought thyroid was a whole, you're getting fat. And he acknowledged me what thyroid can do, a lot of all this stuff. When he went through it and he explained it to me, I'm like, fuck, dude, that's some shit.
Yeah. And a lot of people have thyroid problems.
Yeah,
In his case, it was like, holy, like, what do you mean? Like, you're the leanest. You're
Yeah.
one of the most muscular guys I know.
Yeah.
And you have a thyroid problem? Like,
Who would have
what?
fucking thought?
Yeah. 100% one of the fittest guys out here. And it's just
Hell
like,
yeah.
happen to anybody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just insane how anything can happen and you can be that. Even if you want to be so hard-headed and not say it or think about it, you can be it. There's a 50-50 shot. You might be, might not. Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Do your blood work.
100%. You got it. All comes back to blood work.
Blood
you
work,
got to get
you
it
know,
done. Regardless of where you are in prep, you've been doing this for 5 years. You've been doing this for a month. You want to get started, and maybe, you know what? It's almost the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, I want to know where I'm at. I want to start prep. Cool. Go get your blood work.
Yep.
Oh, why do I need to do that? Because we need to see where your levels are, especially if you're going to jump onto any kind of gear, regardless if it's peptides, orals, or injectables like test and tren and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You need to have a base. We need to know where you're at beginning so we can either level stuff off or maybe fix stuff beforehand, and then we'll hop you on gear. And then we'll go from there. And it's honestly just really good for your health to make sure your blood work's on time.
Always.
Get your heart checked.
Yeah. I found out when I was donating blood, I forgot what type of blood I have, but it's the one where they need my pallets. So I would have to be sitting there for 2 to 3 hours getting blood pumped in and out. But they said, no, we need your type of pallets. It's for cancer. Oh, but they told me, they're like, how long is it going to take? They're like, honestly, you'll be here for 2 to 3 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, we have to pump your blood in and out. We got to take your pallets because your pallets are something that will help out.
It's very special.
Patients.
Oh, man.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, that sounds cool, but I don't think I could be here for 2 fucking hours.
Things to do.
In general, I'll be like, fuck.
That's a long
Because
time.
I feel it sucking out of me, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I get woozy with my own blood. I'm a little bitch when it comes to my own blood. Like, I will faint. I'm clearly not.
Yeah,
It's different, because I inject too. And then the blood makes me faint. I remember back in the day, bro, we call him Fat Ass back in the day. Yes. So one of my old boys from high school, love the guy. He was our guy that was body piercing us.
Oh, shit.
He was piercing bitches' belly buttons, eyebrows, fucking lips,
Whatever they want.
tongue, whatever the fuck you wanted to do in high school, he was the guy to go, literally. And he's like, oh, Chris, let's do your lip. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm fucking down. So I got the fucking bites right here.
Snake bites.
The snake bites. And as he was fucking poking me, and he poked it out. So back then, we didn't have it like how now you just poke it, and then behind it, you put the...
Oh, you drop in the bar,
and
yeah.
it goes through it with it,
Yeah.
just in and out. Nope. Poked me, pulled it out, and then he fucking started jamming the fucking...
Piercing through.
And I'm going at it, and I literally told him, hey, bro, I'm feeling a little woozy here. He's like, what? And I fucking fainted on him. He got to throw me on the bed. And while I was laying down, this motherfucker finished piercing. While I was on the bed, just...
Oh,
fucked
no.
up. Oh, fuck needles, bro. That's why, especially just the digging. of the pain. I can still remember how the pain feels. Just you're getting pierced, and the it's just in there wiggling,
Yeah,
and
you
you
could
feel
feel it
nauseous.
just moving
Yeah,
around.
I
And yeah.
fucking fainted on him, bro.
Oh,
It was the funniest shit ever to this day. And that shit was high school, bro. Fuck, that was 20 years ago, probably.
fuck,
And I'm still a
man.
bitch to that shit. It was hella funny. I miss the guy. He's doing great though.
That's good.
But yeah, when you're talking about blood work, peptides, all this shit, how do you feel when it comes down to now, like women hella stacking hard? Is it necessary for women to stack hard on a regular NPC? I get it when you start becoming a pro, things kind of change, but still kind of the same.
Yeah, I think what it is a lot of these girls will compare themselves like, oh man, they see, everybody watches Olympia. They
Yeah.
see a girl on Olympia and they're like, I want to get on her stack. Her body's completely different. You can't just blast. You're going from nothing to blasting what she's blasting. She's been doing this for years. She knows her body. She knows how to prep. So it's like you can't just go into it and get into it. I think people need to pay a little bit more attention. Like, hey, you know what? Take your time, get your blood work done, and then start introducing this stuff and see how your body reacts to it. Because the last thing you need is like, oh, I did 8 different things like that girl in Olympia does, and something's wrong with my body. I'm breaking out in hives, or my throat swelling up, or my thyroid issue. And it's like, did you find out which one of those peptides or which one of those steroids it was? Oh, I don't know which one it is. I just did them all. And it's like, well, why? Well, I just followed this girl on Olympia. Like, this is her stack, so I'm taking the same stack. No, you need to relax. And I'm not opposed to women taking this stuff. Like, if women want to go for it, go for it. Another misconception with it is like women take steroids and they lose their periods. And they're like, oh, yeah, I don't have to deal with it. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you not having a period is a very big problem. You need to figure that out first before you continue. One of the competitors here, Shalise, she's a pro.
Yeah.
She's a pro bodybuilder. She'll talk about all of her, all her stuff she
I
has
had
on
her
gear.
on.
100%.
She has an amazing story, and I'm gonna bring her in again with another buddy of hers, because it can very, very fuck you up. And I love how she said, "Nope, you want to do something? All right, cool. I can help you, but we need to fucking find out." So Charlace knows her shit.
And that's
She's
what I
been in the
like.
game for a minute.
As far as like women, I love that Shalase does that. I love that
Yeah.
she is very well based around the blood work, because
Yep.
she's like, you need to understand your body as a woman.
Yes.
Even if you're not going to run gear, you still need to find out why your body's doing what it's doing. Just like a male, a guy needs to understand, hey, you know what? My body's doing this or it's doing that. Regardless if you're a stack on your, like a bulking stack or a cutting stack, you still need to understand why your body's doing what it's doing.
Facts.
And it's just like a lot of people won't. And like I said, there's a lot of coaches that have been leaning towards that now. And there is a couple coaches here in Reno that are like, oh, you don't have to worry about blood work, just blast this. And it's like, whoa. And that pushes the point of like, is it a good coach? Everybody's going to find somebody that works for them.
That coach that you're with is always gonna have a bad name to them.
100%.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Somebody always has something to say about somebody.
Exactly. He literally said, it sucks when it comes down to you having to take the fall for that person because of their old coach blasting on them. Then they're going to come out, but they didn't tell the other people.
Yeah.
And now it falls on that person, that new coach. So that's why it sucks, because every coach goes through that. It does not fucking matter. Every coach has to deal with it. Every coach has to fucking hear their name being not good, or that coach post. That coach is, I wouldn't go with that coach. Why? Oh, because they push steroids on you.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not the case. Nobody forces you to take this stuff. They recommend, like, hey, this is where you want to get. This is what I recommend you take, but nobody's forcing you.
They don't recommend it. They don't say nothing. That person that doesn't want to do it, next thing you know, hey, I want to jump on gear. Oh, okay.
Now we can talk.
But a lot of the time people are like, oh yeah, no, they didn't. You brought it up.
Turn it around like, oh, I didn't place what I wanted to place, or oh, I didn't get the outcome, or oh, I didn't even make it to prep. Nobody told you to take it. Nobody forced you to do it.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't make it to stage because my coach told me I had to do 2 hours of cardio and there's no way I'm going to do it. So you just decided to not do your cardio, not do what the protocol says, and you're blaming your coach?
Correct.
It comes down back to the victim mentality that we were talking about.
It always like that. Or the cardio one. Oh, I fucking love this one. Cardio-wise, I'm doing 2 to 3 hours of cardio. Fuck, why? Because my coach told me. No, maybe your coach put you on that much cardio because prior to that, you weren't listening or you weren't following protocol.
100%.
Maybe you were, I bet you anything, your coach would probably have you do only an hour a day of just cardio, fasted 30, fasted post. But since you were fucking off, not listening to your meals, doing whatever the fuck you want to do,
Yeah.
now your coach said, do you want to do show? Yes, I really want to do show, coach. Oh, well, now you're going to have to sacrifice this much hours.
Yeah. If you want to fuck off at the beginning of the prep, like I said, I had a 22-week long
Yeah.
prep. My cardio started with 40 minutes.
There you go.
But because I followed everything, my cardio went up to a maximum of 65 minutes.
There you go.
So I was like, cool. I went from 40 to 65. I went up 25 minutes. Not an issue.
I remember fucking, I won't say her name, but had her doing fasted cardio an hour during the workout, after workout, an hour.
Oh my.
Doing 3 fucking hours of fucking cardio.
It destroys your body.
Fucking muscle.
Allow your muscle to grow, first of all, and then second of all, you're doing so much cardio that you're using your muscles and it's just depleting your muscle in your leg versus allowing it to recover and grow.
You're
A
losing
day,
lot.
3 hours a day.
She was following everything to the T regardless.
Yeah.
But this coach was all about weight. I want you at this weight.
I hate weight as a what would you say, like a factor of prep.
Yeah.
Because and a lot of people, and I get it, everybody looks at the scale, especially women. You guys look at the scale and you're like, oh, I'm not, let's say you're 150. Why does that scale matter?
As long as you look good.
If we made you 160 pounds and it was all muscle.
Yeah, happy.
What if we made your legs massive and your hamstrings and your glutes and everything perfect and you were 10 pounds heavier than when you started, but you killed a show because it's all muscle? And people are like, oh, I never thought of that. People in their mind just think, I need the number. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, bro, I want to get down to 180 pounds and I want to be lean. He's like, 180 pounds, that's small. And he's like, what if I made you 200 pounds and just stacked with muscle? And I'm like, bro, that's never possible. And then sure enough, I followed his protocols for, like I said, I've been with Miggy for like 4 years now.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh?
I was 190 on stage 2 days ago and I'm like, I can't wait to be 205 up here.
Exactly.
Just lean and just stacked. And I'm like, this is happening.
I love how he was telling me to, speaking to Miggy again, fuck the scale.
Yeah, 100%.
The scale doesn't matter unless you're a pro. In the pro division, they have a weight cap for women. For men's physique, they weight capped it now.
Yes.
So they added that because back then they didn't have it 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago you could be as big as you want.
Now they weight capped it. But right now, it's like I don't even think women are weight capped as pros. Bikini or wellness, I don't think they're being capped. So it's like, why would you want to be at a weight? Might as well just bring down body percent fat and constantly grow. Now I'm losing everything.
Yeah, because now you're depleting you're coming down on body fat is what you want, but the muscle is a big factor. Yeah. Compete in wellness, or I want to compete in bikini. It's like, okay, cool. You don't even have muscle in your legs. Like
now you got to fucking bounce yourself back up.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's brutal on the body.
It's a pain in the fucking ass, bro. I love fucking hearing people tell me, oh, yeah, this. I'm like, okay. What do you think? I ain't no coach. Well, you know about this stuff. I know about this stuff, but I ain't a coach. I was like, this is a conversation you have to talk to your coach about it because I'm not going to say anything. You paid for a coach. You talk to your coach.
It's your time.
I'll push you, but I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I think that's another thing, too, is like people need to stop being so scared to speak up. Like, hey, I don't want to tell my coach. Like, how long has this been going on? Oh, like 6 weeks I've been feeling it. What? Coach,
that's what they're for. That's what you're paying them for.
Yeah, your body's going to fucking die or your body's going to shut off. I should have told my coach 6 weeks ago. Don't be afraid to speak up.
No, 100%. Every coach loves it when you speak up.
Yeah.
Because they get to know how you are, your body reactions, what is good, what is not. That's their job. Their job is to know your body better than yourself.
Yeah, 100%. I could be on 2 different stacks, and it affects your body differently than it does mine.
Correct.
Maybe you're growing faster than me, and I'm like, man, what's going on with my body? Oh, you're taking too high of a dosage, or oh, you're taking too low of a dosage. Let's adjust. But if you don't speak up, it's not going to work until you scan 4 weeks later, and it's like...
And blood work. Blood work's going to tell you, oh, you're here. We can dose it. Or, oh, fuck, you're here. We need to reduce that.
Personally recommend blood work once a month. Get it checked, get it done. Just make sure you're good on all your levels. Make sure all your iron and everything's good to go.
Iron's the main key.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But knowing the fact on, too, how, Ratatouille is one of the things that is just shooting like fucking crazy. This is one of the best ones that I like. I don't care if people are on gear. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. Who cares? Everybody's on fucking gear. When they say, switch coaches. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm on Ratatouille.
Yeah.
That coach that you're with now is probably kind of similar to your old coach or something, but now that you introduce yourself to a new drug and that's helping you out, maybe the old coach wasn't the problem too.
Yeah.
Maybe you're taking something that is helping you burn the body fat.
Yeah.
At the same time too, where are you following diet?
Yeah. How strict are you on your diet, or how much are you actually following it?
Exactly.
Bags have you had?
Not every coach is bad. I hate when people badmouth about coaches and then you find out the truth.
Yeah.
Just blame yourself first. I get it if blame that person if they really did not give a fuck, they didn't change your shit, they wasn't on top of it. Yeah, okay, now you can fucking say that. But if you're not sending check-ins as well, not being on top of it, reaching out to your coach. That's the main key, like you said. Reach out to your fucking coach.
They're gonna know what to do. Oh, we need to adjust this.
They're not gonna know shit if you don't speak up.
The scans.
Yep.
You come get a body scan and you tell your coach, like, yeah, I was on point. That scan is gonna tell me otherwise. You come back and you tell me your body fat went up and your muscle dropped, and you're like, oh yeah, I was eating all my meals. That fucking scan doesn't lie. Oh yeah.
But here you are on stories, fucking having alcohol. Not just, I get, okay, have your tequila and all that shit. No, you're having fucking beer.
Yeah, oh bro, I'm on point. I'm all good. And it's like, oh yeah, your coach has a screenshot of you drinking beers with your buddies 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
But you don't drink beer? Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Well, I pulled carbs from this meal to add it to. That's not how this works.
Because people don't understand. This lifestyle is not your average fucking Joe.
No, it's not.
It's not your average Joe. It's just, it's different. I love bodybuilding. I'm not even on top of my meals. My coach is on me. He's like, yo, bro, what's up, man? You were doing so fucking well. He was here like, damn, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, bro, a lot's been going on. I forget to even eat. And Miggy got on my case, too. He's like, I know I'm not your coach, but you need to fucking eat, bro. You're not even eating. Because he's seen me here. We come back, I'm off my meals. He was like, bro, what the fuck? You were on my case. He's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, you're right, bro, you're right.
Food's important, man. Like, I get it. Trust me. You're a business owner, you're a father, you're a husband. You're running around the gym. You're trying to do this. You got the stuff going on with your dad's painting and stuff like that still. And I get it, but you got to eat, man.
You got to eat.
I don't have time to sit down, so don't sit down.
That's what I be doing, too.
Yeah.
I so much happened by the time I got home. I was just like, fuck it.
I get that.
It is what it is. But I will be getting back on board just because seeing you as well. Fucking, I was so excited seeing you on fucking stage. I was shouting out for you like fucking crazy. Seeing the process of what you do sparked it back. I love going to events. For those that have never been to one, I recommend them to go and see one to see how amazing it is to just be in that atmosphere. And on top of it, it either helps people too. Either one, get back on their shit, or two, start it. It's one of those things, you know? So seeing you going on stage, fucking enjoying life, getting to where you're at, meeting your goals. And now you're like, fuck it, I met that goal, now to my next one. It inspired back to say, you know what? I need to fucking I got to get on your guys' level and get back on top of it myself, because this is something I love to do. I want to continue joining what I love to do with you guys.
It's definitely, having the support behind it, having the friendship around it, having the people that support you to get there, it helps 100%. Yeah. And I think you should, man. I think you should get back, at least, get back on your food and get back to it and go from there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get a lift in a bit right now. I got to do some shit, but I need to get even my lifting too. Well, I've been hardly lifting. I need a lift. So I'm going to get a hard lift starting today. And like everybody says, oh, starting Monday. Motherfucker, it is Monday. I got to do what people say. But fuck, bro. I'm going to have you on board again with somebody else.
Let's do it.
I love it. Thank you for coming in.
Great having you.
Let's get it, baby.